title, There Isn't Enough Time. There isn't enough time, Baba Salam.
Coming from a mammoth extended family, he was born to an immediate family comprising 2 mothers, and of course 1 father, and 11 siblings.
Wow.
He inherits his name Abdul Salam from his late grandfather, and for that, at home he is called Baba Salam. Whenever any one of you calls him Baba Salam, your voice resonates with the beautiful voice of his mother, who prefers to call him Baba Salam. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. My name is Abdul Salam Abdul Hamid, and I have the honor to present to you my very best friend, my closest friend from childhood, Baba Salam. So far, so good. Basically, there are 5 main chapters or milestones, if you want to call it, in the life of Baba Salam. He hopes to share them all with you, but the problem is there isn't enough time. The first chapter starts in Ghana, where he was born and raised as a teenager. The teenager who, despite coming from a country like Ghana, the country that is well known with its talents, skills, and even legacy in football, soccer, call it if you want to call it soccer, Baba Salam had never kicked a football in his childhood. Now I can see the curiosity in your faces. You want to know why? What happened? I'm sorry, there isn't enough time. In 1998, at the age of 15, barely 15, Baba Salam traveled from Ghana, West Africa, all the way to Tunisia, North Africa, alone to a boarding school, where he completed memorizing the entire Quran. The first Eid al-Adha he experienced in that boarding school marked the first time Baba Salam cried out of longing to his parents, his siblings, and of course his friends. But that same moment and experience marks the last time Baba Salam cried for that particular reason or the likes of that kind of reason. He has learned the lesson. You have to move on, strive, succeed, or sit down, cry, complain, and fail. You become a loser. In the year 2000, Baba Salam traveled to Syria, where he pursued his first bachelor's degree in Islamic Studies and Arabic language. Of course, he was a bachelor, but he refused to graduate as a bachelor. One fine morning, Baba Salam woke up and decided he wanted to get married. That is a mammoth laughter. He took a pen and paper, literally, and outlined his personal qualities, weakness, and strengths. On the other side of the paper, he outlined some of the qualities he expects from his future wife, which, if combined with his, they will be able to form a kind of stable family institution. The family where you probably find less quarreling, less arguments, less disagreements, less moodiness. Of course, don't say less happiness. And hopefully, divorceless. Was it by accident? Was it by chance? Was it by luck? Or even was it by design? Baba Salam's wife comes from Singapore. In the year 2006, his then pregnant wife and her husband, of course that is Baba Salam, come on guys, they moved to Singapore. He secured a job as an Arabic language specialist. Graduating fresh from a country like Syria, Middle East, coming to a country like Singapore, he realized how little he knew compared to how much ignorant he was. His English language was horribly horrible. It was terribly terrible. And his computer literacy was fantastic. He knew how to turn on the computer and how to turn it off, and that's all. To solve this problem, he embarked on self-learning. By the time Baba Salam came to Malaysia in the year 2012, he has already established as a blogger who writes in English on Islamic matters and written 2 books in English on Islamic matters that were written by himself, formatted, and it was ready for printing by the publishers. When he came for his PhD, when he came to pursue his masters, he passed the English entrance exams, and he didn't have to sit for English courses. Thanks to self-learning. As we entered 2018, Baba Salam set New Year resolutions for the first time in his life. The first 3, perhaps, which he can share with you, is attending meetings ahead of time. The latest to be there on time. To achieve that, he decided to set a resolution not to promise unless he's sure he can fulfill. And the third is to respond to all emails within 24 hours as possible. The first 2 has, as I present him to you, I can testify that the first 2 has been achieved up to 85%, but the last one, 40% and still in progress. Chapter 5 of Baba Salam's life is still in the process of writing in Malaysia. As I'm presenting him to you, I am certain that he is attending a Toastmasters club meeting at this point of time somewhere, inshallah. Baba Salam doesn't like sharing or talking about the chapters of his life. Not only because there isn't enough time, but because they are a matter of the past. And in order to talk about the matters of the past, you have to sacrifice some of your now. And now is meant to be lived, to be enjoyed, to be cherished. Every piece of it must be valued. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, if you are here today in Shah Alam Toastmasters Club, you are here for a reason. Make sure that you make use of your time in Toastmasters wisely. Please, you are here today for fun. The next time I want to see you here for a purpose. Please join our club. Brother Nizam, you are already a good speaker. If I can do it, you can do better. For the other guest, new guest for today, I started as lousy as you can imagine. And this in fact my starting point. She mentioned about Toastmaster Nurul, sorry for that. Toastmaster Nurul mentioned that at her high school she had to practice against the mirror. Practice and practice and practice. I read that and I tried that, and I'm seeing the fruits now. If I can do it, you can do better. It's all about commitment. Please make sure that you sign up by the end of this meeting. Or please take the form home with you, brother Lutfi. Please get them the forms. And next meeting we have more members. And there isn't enough time. That's all from me. Thank you.